So let me ask you a question. Where are you going for your next adventure? Whether it's on the weekend or a trip away with your partner, loved one, or even with your friends or family. I've actually made an effort myself to rise and step up with the effort and welcome to this new blog. Welcome to the edition of the new vlog where I'm going to talk to you about the topic of adventure. So let's start by, when is the next time you're actually going on your adventure weekend, break, or possible sabbatical leave where you're taking a year out on an adventure and travelling to an area, maybe working with an orphanage, a charity, or just taking a gap year and going from one country to another, whether you're going interrailing or hitchhiking, going from one part to another part of the world. I've actually set myself a goal to do successfully the 7 World Summits, with the last one being in 2015 to ascend the summit of Mount Everest. Now for myself, it's a massive commitment because of my scheduling, what I do with clients, mentoring, coaching, but also in the day-to-day running of a portfolio of various businesses. It's certainly going to make the business that I currently have a lot more efficient when it comes to managing my time. As previously I used to trade time for money, whereas now I've learned to manage over the last few years of getting away from the trading the time for money to actually automating it so that the money works for me. Now, are you in a position in your life where you're doing this right now? Because if you are, well done, and I feel that you should get yourself with your hand in the air and give yourself a pat on the back, because there are very few of us today in society who have taken the courage to leave their job or their security where their employment's concerned and go into a business or set up and become an investor and a business owner where the business is actually working for you rather than you working for the business itself. And going into the topic of adventure, when you do actually go on a trip, who are you going to be going with? Is it going to be with a family or a group of people you meet along the way who you've never met in your life, who will add value and contribute to the richness of your personal development and your growth in your skill sets? So for me, one of the topics I've always felt, which has been a major area in my life when I was looking to go into business, is being able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and being given the opportunity where I could travel and meet people from all walks of life who I could connect with, where I could maybe engage with clients, whether they're in Australia, right down to New Zealand, right to the other side of the Pacific in the United States. And that's given me the opportunity to grow and share and contribute with more and more people around the world. So I've got the opportunity, which I will be sharing with you later towards the end of this year, of working as an ambassador with a charity called Santa Maria Foundation in Colombia, with great number of leaders who are going to be flying in there and investing their time and resources to help and facilitate the school that's been set up and the accommodation. And thanks to Peter Moreland, a well respected and friend of mine, but also well-known, regarded entrepreneur, along with Lady Rodriguez, that's a co-director, who's done an amazing job with the charity. So for me to actually go into a place of adventure to the unknown and work with a group of young orphan children, female orphan kids, where they never expect to read or write by the time they get to 16, majority of the children that come from this orphanage, the facilities that are provided there, where they've got the accommodation, the food, the sanitation, they've got access to musical instruments, and it's all not for profit. So for me to go there as an adventure and spend a bit of my own time to expend my energy and also to share my skills, what I've learned throughout my life, I mean, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal, which I look forward to sharing with you. But also getting the opportunity to take a month out, and what I'm doing in my business, it would be impossible if I look back years ago when I first started business, when I was literally working myself at the corner of the mill 50, 60 plus hours a week, and then find I had very little time on myself just to relax and enjoy the fruits of what I had invested in terms of my time and energy in the business itself and running the businesses. So I'm going to be away in Saudi Arabia later this year just to spend more time on my spiritual growth and to reconnect with what I feel what is really important. That's your mind, your body and your soul. How about yourself? How much time are you taking out in your life just to relax and recharge your system? Because most people go to work, and I'm sure you don't do this, where they just get out of bed, what I refer to as a box. They put the slippers on, they brush their teeth, they go into a box. It could be a shower or a bath. They jump into the car or into the mode of transport, which is another box. They go to work, and they're in an environment and they're stuck in front of a screen, which is probably what you're doing right now if you've got a handheld device or a computer or even an iPad, which is another box. They eat, which tends to be in a box. They go back home, they put their feet on a table, which is a box, watching their TV, another box. Their whole life is conditioned, and you find that they cannot think out of the box. And as a friend, what I'm trying to share with you is get out of that box. Whether you do it once a week or you're doing it every day, going for a run before you go to work, and by turning on your furnace, your body, your metabolism, and getting yourself out there more, you're not only exercising your mind and your body, but you're going to be able to see opportunities, what you normally wouldn't see whilst you're still in the box, working on someone else's dream projects. So being on an adventure will give you the opportunity to not only expand your reach and connect with other cultures and societies which you may have not discovered before, but also it gives you a chance to reset your body clock, to recharge and to tap into your intuition more, so you can tap into that free energy that you have within. Please do share your comments at the bottom of this video. I do look forward to sharing more with you. It's a plum pleasing pleasure sharing this with you, and until next time, bye for now.